Morning all. I'm hiding down a back alley today. I threw the Hunt's Post, our local rag, in my bag last night because I hadn't had a chance to read it at the weekend. Wow. I don't know what page that is actually. What page? I don't know what page that is. It's not front page anyway. Cambridgeshire Chief Constable Nick Dean has reassured the public that the county's police force will continue to deliver a high quality service. Okay then. Because this is after this poor girl, Sarah Everard, of course, who was raped and murdered by that copper, is thankfully one of them went to prison. And didn't get let off by their Freemason judgment. The shocking case has inevitably resulted in a challenge to policing's relationship with the public and the very trust and confidence which we enjoy with our communities. Do you, Nick? Nick, hang on, actually, mate. Yes, I think it was on Twitter. Yes, I tweeted you directly to inform you of 25 years' worth of theft in the public purse orchestrated by John Major, and your response was to block me, wasn't it, Nick? Yes, because you're a disgrace. So now there's no trust and confidence in you whatsoever, I'm afraid. At a time such as this, it is important we do not lose sight of what we are here to do. What's that? Protect your Freemason mates who robbed 25 years worth of cash from the public purse. Yeah, that's about right. Mr. Dean made clear that Cambridgeshire police officers are aware that public approval should not be taken for granted. Well, you don't have any. You're rubbish. I mean, is that when you steal people's phones and don't give them a receipt, or is that when you send 5 coppers round with a bailiff with a 6-month out-of-date warrant? Which, by the way, I was never informed the case was even happening. And then knock on the door for 27 minutes, and then get a sergeant and inspector who are supposedly professional standards to lie about it twice afterwards. He goes on. What we are here to do, continue to police with the utmost integrity and impartiality. This is him, by the way. I'm sure I have put a picture of him up before from somewhere. There you go, that's him. Is that when you detain me in the cells for the whole weekend for questioning the validity of the arrest? And lie about the court running out of time to hear the case? That sort of integrity and impartiality, is it? Or like I say, is it when you take my phone and don't give me a receipt for it and then lie about that? Or is it when you barge in my front door on at least 2 occasions that I can think of, not showing your warrant cards and lie about all of that as well? That sort of integrity and impartiality. Or is it just protecting your mates in Parliament who steal 25 years worth of cash from the public purse? I don't know, Nick. I mean, you give me so many options here. Is it when the CPS say they're not allowed to speak to me? That sort of integrity and impartiality. Or is it when they tell me a court case is off and then you go ahead with it anyway because you don't want me there because I might be able to give evidence then? Not that I was ever allowed to give evidence ever. Basically any time I've been in the courtroom. So, very testing circumstances. Yes. So this is about you'll be able to validate an officer's identity. Unlike me, who was never shown any warrant cards or warrants and not told that court cases were on. Mr. Dean said that residents can get in touch with police to check that they are dealing with a police officer as part of a 2-way verification process. The Cambridgeshire Police Demand Hub can reassure members of the public if they call 101 and speak to an operator stating they are with a police officer or staff member and they want to verify their identity. Well, I spoke to plenty of people on 101, especially, those who took my statement about 25 years worth of theft of the public purse, but no one ever investigated that, did they? And let's face it, the coppers are liars. I mean, there's 1,000 examples of that on this channel. So why should the staff at the police station or wherever it is not also be liars? We will do what we can to reassure you that we are a professional police service. Well, I mean, looking back on the channel with this video alone should tell you that they're far from professional. They're just a bunch of bought and paid for Freemasonry protecting monkeys, basically. Ta-da.